It is time to see if PSV can do back-to-back doubles in the Eredivisie, right here on JNO United.
I think I'd be better off all alone.
So guys, we have a double header, and as you can tell, we have more face cam. It's a big couple of days for PSV because we have a double header for you today. We are playing NEC in the Dutch Cup semi-final to book ourselves a place in the final, and we are also playing ADO Den Haag at home at the Philips Stadion, and I'm pretty sure if we win, we have won the Eredivisie for the second time in a row. But before we get into the games, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. We have Football Manager, FIFA and FPL on this channel at least 3 or 4 times a week. And before we get into the game, let's have a quick look at how we've done since you last saw us. Okay, so last time you saw us we had the Bayern Munich game and we lost 2-0, knocking us out of the Europa Cup, but we did have a good performance at home against Bayern Munich where we won 1-0. Since then we've only lost one game to SC Camber, which was a bit of a surprise defeat for us, but other than that, 3 victories in a row where we scored 3 goals. Then we had a 2-2 draw against FC Utrecht, who are second, so it's not bad seeing as we're ahead of them to get that draw. Then a 4-0 win against Roda GC, and I believe there's only 5 games left, and we're 15 points ahead of FC Utrecht. So if we win this game, they can only get 12 points and we're 15 points ahead of them. So we could book ourselves a place in the final, which will be the finale of Season 2, but right now we could also win the Eredivisie title. Okay guys, so we are lining up with Rajkovic in goal, with Hendricks at left back and Lekeu at right back. Unfortunately Williams and Arias are out with injuries or suspensions. Bruma and Lucas are playing as the 2 centre backs. Ayer is playing as the half back, with Guardado and Kellner as the 2 midfielders. Kellner has been on fire for us recently. He's a youngster I got a regen, and he has been making moves in this PSV side. We then have Correa and Pau as the 2 wingers, with Lecardia up top. Correa has also been on fire recently. I know a lot of the games you don't see me playing, but I do give him run-outs as substitute, and in games where I think I'm going to win he's been getting run-outs, and he's been on fire recently, so that's why I'm starting him now. And Lecardia has kind of outplaced that cloth, but it's kind of up and down. I always struggle to get a striker to really perform in a lone striker role on this game. Kind of wishing I never got rid of Luke de Jong now, to be honest. But we can definitely shop for a striker in the summer transfer window. The team we're coming up against, NEC, predictably are playing a very defensive lineup because we are heavy favourites. Let's book ourselves another Dutch Cup final. Okay, so NEC are passing it around quite nicely at the moment. Pass it back to their goalkeeper though. Okay, Lekeu has picked it up. Power has now got the ball. Ayer's got it. Whips in a ball to Guardado in the middle. Correa tries to head it back into the box, and Lecardia screams into the box, says that ball is mine, and scores a fantastic goal. At least I think it's fantastic. We shall soon find out. But Guardado here, Correa heads it in, lofted header. Look at where Lecardia comes from. Slides in saying that shit is mine, and scores when it really looked like he shouldn't have even got there. Great goal. We're 1-0 up. Let's grab a second. Ayer's now on the ball. Finds Hendricks the other side of the pitch. Hendricks dribbles past his man, whips a ball into Guardado, who blasts it into the top corner. And this is just a couple of sublime minutes of football right now from my side. Hendricks just jinks past his man there beautifully. Maybe I should play him at left back ball. Puts a low ball into Guardado, and Guardado just buries that top bins. NEC's keeper had absolutely no chance. And in 3 minutes we've gone from 0-0 to 2-0 up. Absolutely fantastic burst of performance there from PSV. The boys are definitely seeming to be up for this game. Okay, so Hendricks now has it on the left to Lecardia, who whips a ball in. Correa has a shot, but it is saved by the NEC keeper. Correa is now on the corner, and it looks like NEC will clear their lines. 2-0 at half time. Assistant manager Joe McLaughlin decides that we shouldn't say anything, I'm going to stick with him. It's not done me wrong, not saying anything when he says that. Hendricks has looked good at left back. Seriously good at left back. It's always nice to have a player that can play in a couple of positions. Okay, Hendricks again finds Corrier. Corrier inside. Can't find a man. It's all over the place. Someone had a shot. I'm not sure who had a shot. It looks like he hit the post or the crossbar. But we are looking for a third. Hendricks again to Corrier. Corrier or Corrier? I think it's probably Corrier. Hendricks whips a ball in. Lecardia rises above, gets a headed goal, and Hendricks is on fire. Lecardia is on fire. PSV is on fire. NEC's defence is terrified. One touch, cross, Lecardia with the header. 3-0. It's just too easy, boys. Just too easy. Well, I suppose we can make some substitutions. Should I keep Lecardia on, see if he can get his hat-trick? Guardado should come off, he looks absolutely shattered. We'll give Nick Powell a run out. He's been getting more game time recently, but his match sharpness is still pretty low. Hendricks has been doing a shift at left back, but we're going to put him at half back, just because it looks like Aya needs to come off. Kenny Tete can come on. Lukaku can go on to the left. I mean, really, I can't balls it up now, so I'm just going to rest the people that look the least fit. Famous last words if I do manage to cock this up now. Okay, Tete throws it into Hendricks. Hendricks to Tete. Lecardia to Powell. Lecardia back to Hendricks. Looks for Kellner. Kellner out to Tete. Tete to Corrier. Lovely move there, but couldn't make anything happen from that. 11 shots, 8 on target. We've been pretty clinical in this game. 8 of our shots have been on target. That's better than usual. Definitely a better on target ratio than we usually get. Just some fresh legs in defence. Not that it really matters, but I promised to play Islam Mirin more, so definitely want to give him as much game time as possible. Lecardia tried to go past his man there, but couldn't quite do it. Hendricks wins that header. Kellner out wide to Tete. Tete whips in a ball. Powell almost gets a header into the far corner. It's all coming together very nicely. A couple of my players looking complacent now, but we are 3-0 up with 2 minutes to go. Okay, Hendricks wins the header. It is full time, 3-0. PSV are once again going to the Dutch Cup Final. Hopefully it is another double, another domestic double. Although I suppose we've got the triple last season. Great performance by the boys. Man of the match goes to Hendricks. Like I said, he was outstanding. Tackles 1-5, interceptions 10, headers 4, rating of 9. Maybe left back is Hendricks' new position. We're given 1 million for that win as well, which is always nice. Do we know who we're playing in the final? It's unknown at the moment. But before we go into the game against ADO Den Haag, I will let you know who we're playing in the Dutch Cup Final, and then we can see if we can win the Eredivisie in the same episode that we book our place in the finals of the Dutch Cup. See you then. Okay guys, so we are going into the ADO Den Haag game, and before we get into it, I forgot to show it, but we're coming up against AZ in the Dutch Cup Final. But more importantly, we have to focus on this game right now against ADO Den Haag, and we're starting with the lineup of Pazvir because Rajkovic has picked up an injury, Hendricks and Arias as the 2 wing backs, Islam Mirin and Lucas as the 2 centre backs, Aya as the half back, Guardado and Davy Proper as the 2 centre midfielders, Narsing and Corrier as the 2 wingers with Lecardia up top. Come on boys, a victory here and we are champions with 4 games still to go. We also have a regen goalkeeper as backup goalkeeper in this lineup because Jean is on loan, Rajkovic is injured, so Pazvir is playing, and Jan Lang, I believe is his name, is the sub goalkeeper, and we've scored already. Narsing has managed to pick up the ball at the near post, far post, I don't know. Arias crosses it in first of all. It's cleared by the defender. Arias crosses it again. Lecardia knocks it across the goal, and then Narsing beats the keeper at his near post, or far post for the keeper because he was rushing over that way. But it's 1-0 already. The boys look like they're about to wrap up the Eredivisie title. Guardado now to Corrier. Corrier tries to find Lecardia. Islam Mirin now has it on the left. Hendricks has it to Corrier. Corrier to Guardado. Guardado shoots a rocket at goal, but ADO Den Haag's goalkeeper saves it. Hendricks seems to love that left back position. I've played him there a couple of times before, but I never noticed him playing that well. Okay, this could be an equaliser. Phew. It's blasted over, which is lucky for us. Okay, Ismat Mirin to Aya. Aya to Proper. Passing it around nicely. Lucas finds Narsing. Narsing gives the ball away. Not in a good position either. A tackle would be lovely here. Get the headed clearance. Okay, they've had 2 good chances on goal now. Maybe I spoke too soon when I said it looks like the boys are heading for that Eredivisie title. Okay, Guardado now has it. He's found Lucas. Lucas holds up the ball, finds Corrier, who has a shot when he really probably shouldn't have. Now, ADO Den Haag are counter-attacking, and Ismat Mirin says I'm having none of that. Okay, Arias into Proper. Proper to Narsing. Narsing cuts inside. Yep, successfully cuts inside. Holds the ball up. Aya whips it out to Arias. Arias can whip a ball in surely. Nope, passes it back to Aya. Aya finds Guardado in the box. Proper. Guardado. Corrier just seems to blast it across the box. Not sure what he did there. You watch. I say good things about players, and then when it actually comes to playing a game on YouTube, they often really don't perform. Lecardia lived up to what I'd said about him, but Corrier, I said he's been playing really well, and I don't think he's really done much in these 2 games. Okay, so ADO Den Haag are trying to build from the back here. Successfully get it up to the halfway line. Definitely looks like they're building up something meaningful here. Be really nice if we could win that ball. You know what? They look like they're playing us off the park, but Arias with a great clearance there. Slightly worrying that they've suddenly got these opportunities, but now we have Lecardi just gets tackled. Aya picks up the ball to Ismat Mirin. Ismat Mirin to Guardado. Comes back to Guardado. Proper on the ball. Not the best through ball there, mate. Not the best. Right, Arias has it. He's got space. You can keep running forward. You had space there. Okay, you found Narsing. Narsing whips in a ball. Lecardia controlled it, tried to get a shot away, but the keeper had his near post covered. A nail-biting game. We have scored, but ADO Den Haag had definitely given us something to worry about. Narsing now crosses the ball. Corrier gets his head to it, but it's wide. We've had the equal amount of shots. We've had 1 more on target than they have. Arias now has the ball, tries to find Guardado. He does. Guardado hits the crossbar. That would have made me feel a lot more comfortable if we could go in at half time with a 2-0 lead. Okay, so it's half time. Tell them to guard against complacency. Okay, I'm looking for more for the boys. Put this game to bed. Let's not worry about this. Okay, free kick by Arias. Goes straight into the wall. Arias finds Lucas. Lucas has a shot. Blimmin' heck, Lucas. Didn't know you had it in you, son. Okay, so we're going to take Angel Corrier off. Angel Corrier, or however you say his name. Bringing on Pato, give him some game time. And 75 will take off Guardado. Just in case we need to win the next game. You never know what might happen in this one. We'll give Nick Powell another run out. I think Nick Powell could be a very important player for us next season. He's definitely upped his game in the second half of this season. I think we're in the best position we have been in this save to lose some of our big stars. I think if, say, Jeffro Williams left, Hendricks could step into that. If Hendricks left, maybe we'd have to worry because Aya's only on loan. I think that defensive midfield position is the one position I don't think I've necessarily got covered. And while I'm talking about the future, Lecardia reminds me that he's part of that by getting PSV's second goal. Narsing there brilliantly plays a through ball, just completely leaves the defence standing, and Lecardia with a great finish into the far corner. But yeah, like I was saying, striker wise I think I'm covered. I've got 2 decent young strikers. I've got another striker on loan who's pretty decent. I've got Pato as well. Got decent centre mid, so I can lose a couple of them. Got decent wingers as well. I think I've covered for left and right back. Centre backs, if I lose too many, I'll have to bring in some. Goalkeepers, again, I think I'm covered if Rajkovic had to leave. It's mainly that defensive midfield position. I feel like my only cover for Aya, who isn't our player, he's on loan, is Hendricks, really. Guardado can do a job there as well, I suppose. But ideally I want to be using Guardado further up the pitch. Alright, we're bringing on Kenneth Powell, and Aya's just won the ball in a great position, put Locadia through, but Locadia cannot beat the goalkeeper. We are 10 minutes away from being Eredivisie champions for the 2nd year in a row under my management. Hendricks looked like he just had a shot then. Okay, Powell crosses it. Comes back to Powell. Powell to Islamat. Islamat to Aya. Aya to Lucas. Lucas back to Arias. Arias finds Proper. Back to Arias. Aya now has it to Arias. Arias whips in a quick ball, but Powell can't keep it under control. But definitely some nice play by the boys at the moment. Pato now has it to Powell. Powell into Proper. Proper finds Locadia. Locadia shoots. Buries Thunderbolt from outside the box. What a finish. And Locadia is literally telling Zach Clough, this is my house. I am the main striker for PSV now Luke de Jong's gone. Check this finish out. Cracking finish from outside the box. I was worried Locadia wasn't up to the job when I sold Luke de Jong, but he's proven me wrong, especially in this episode. And what a way to win the title, 3-0 at the Philippe de Stadion. The Boren are going nuts right now, I can tell you that. Hopefully I use that in the right context. Slight dampener on the evening. Matthias Goethe has just scored a consolation goal, at least hopefully it's a consolation goal. Great ball to find him there. Pasveer leaves his near post open and it's put away. Disappointing. Very disappointing. But overall, in the grand scheme of things, we've probably got this wrapped up. Unless they score now. If they score now, then it's a very nervy couple of final minutes. That being said, a draw still wins us the title. A couple of minutes ago I never thought I'd even be mentioning a draw could still win us the title, because that goal kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah, ADO Den Haag are really going for it now. But the defence is battling. We want to make sure of this. And by the way guys, if you are interested in knowing what my save will be for Football Manager 2017, it looks like it's going to be Olympic Lyon, because that won the Twitter poll. I'm not sure what won the YouTube poll, but not many people voted in that. So I'm going to go by the Twitter poll, because the majority of people voted on that. As always, all my links for all my social media profiles are in the description down below. I do ask my followers on Twitter questions about what to do on the channel, and also give out my reaction to football results and stuff like that. So definitely go check them out. And we've done it. PSV are the Eredivisie champions with a 3-1 win over ADO Den Haag. Man of the match goes to Locadia, 4 key passes and 9 rating. We have 70 points. Utrecht haven't played their game yet, but even if they win, they have 55 points with 4 games left to play. So we will click forward and we will see the lovely screen that says PSV clinch the Eredivisie title. PSV have won 5 of their last 5 home league games. PSV retain the Eredivisie title. Relentless PSV are celebrating their 3rd consecutive Eredivisie title. Get in, boys. Board are pleased with me for winning the title again. No worries, boys. No worries. Just doing my job. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. The next episode will be the season finale. You'll probably get face cam again. Let me know if you're tired of seeing this mug. Thank you so much for tuning in. Dutch Cup Final coming up next. I've been JNO, you've been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.
We can stay up until it's light. Forget my fate, let's kick off to the side.